try to put up a fight.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome for the debut match of this FFTEI tournament in the fall of 2020. That's right. So, yeah, I'm very excited to introduce you, to introduce you to the teams, as well as the units for each team, and you'll see the little fancy schmancy change. So, yeah, let's just get right into the action and introduce the units. And you'll probably notice the change right away, and I'll provide some commentary on a couple of things, too. But let's commence, shall we? Here we go. We have Sekiro the Ninja, Chariot Dude the Lancer, Arthur the Knight, and Snoop the Summoner. Yep, and now for Castia's team, we have Breaking Bad the Knight, Son of a Gun the Ninja, Nat Geo the Geomancer, and Why So Serious the Thief. So, I didn't mention the team names. VCOD's team on top is called the Misfits, and then on bottom with Castia, his team is called the Poggers. Poggers is all in capital letters. So, I guess the one thing I'll kind of point out, and it's a very small subtlety, unless you read the fine print very carefully when registering the teams. So the Summoner has a Faith Rod, which is going to augment her damage drastically. But the subtle change that I took out of the self-imposed limitations is that I allowed elemental strengthening with summon magic. I took that little fine print detail out, so her damage is going to be augmented, not just from the Black Robe, but obviously the Faith Rod too. So compared to summoners in previous tournaments, she will do a fair bit more damage. Let's just put it that way, because of the Faith Rod and elemental strengthening. So bear that in mind. I don't know who's going to win between these two teams. All I know is that a very fast gunner with 16 squared weapon power for stone gun, that's 256 damage. At Serpentarius, one-shot this ninja, two-shot this lancer. It'll two-shot anybody. The only one who can dodge is the summoner. So let's get this ball on the roll then, shall we? We're going to go to map number 68. Number 68, according to this, is Bethel Garrison. All right. First bit of blood that's going to be splurged on the map here. I wonder who's going to fall victim and who's going to come out on top. Light and darkness. Fitting colors. Interesting. Yeah. So let's get right to the action. Here we go. Very smart of them to instantly use a Petrify. And remember that the Excaliburs provide a 50% speed boost. So those Knights are effectively 12 speed units. So do remember that. We have 3 hastes. Auto haste on the Knight. The Lancer going for minimal damage. And worst combat and defense up has got to be what those two have. Remember that summoners have... remember that their damage is unevadable. You can't avoid it in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, 210. Pretty good damage overall, I'll say that much. Now I want to see this ninja go into action. Oh, 384. Oh my god. Oh, it's because he was charging up a spell. Oh, what a disaster for that ninja. And with 13 speed, oh man. Let's see. No breaks. A little bit too bad, but that is a 13 speed ninja, remember. Ah, that's so dumb. They could have just gone for a gunshot and killed him, and he decided to do that instead. Ah, that sucks. If only they did that, he would have died right there. 150, that's pretty good damage right there. She's still charging. Bahamut, oh god. Yeah, without short charge. Oh, damage split for a massive amount. 173, that's insane right there. Auto Potion heals up the majority of that, but oh, it looks like the damage has been done. And remember, because that knight was sleeping, he took 50% more damage right there. So, that ninja, and he survived with MB Switch! Oh my gosh, that ninja's doing his thing. Yeah, that's a pretty strong Moogle. Remember, with the Faith Rod, she's just going to heal for exponentially more HP. And a crit shot for 416! It took his entire life bar! Oh my god! That's not even a unit with attack up. With these with this fast ninja, he's going to be able to get his turns off very quickly as time goes on. Oh my god, is this summoner gonna like 1v2 them? I don't know. It depends on whether she gets in range or not. Alright, so headgear is broken. She does have Blade Grasp, but I don't know if she's gonna be able to get her spell off, you know, before she dies to a mid-charge. Nope, unfortunately that's not the case, so... Alright, that was very interesting. Looks like Cassidy prevailed and took round 1. Let's go to round 2 then, and see how this pans out. That was very interesting. Crit shot for 400 damage, oh my god. Alright, so... According to my list here, we're going to go to the weapon storage of Yardo. With this being a very narrow map, it's very linear in terms of length. It's very easy, I shouldn't say very easy, but it's easier for the summoner to be able to get a multi-man summon off and hit like 2, maybe 3 people. I don't know if she'll hit all 4 people, because if she goes for Bahamut, you'll see that the AI has a tendency to go for spells like that because they're trying to one-shot somebody. So that's why she's going for Bahamut, because she doesn't have short charge, right? She's getting her turns in fast enough so the spell's not resolving before her next turn comes up. That's the problem, I see. So, yeah, that ninja though, you know, once he gets in the range, like the only person who can dodge, the only way you can dodge it is that summoner. So 256 damage neutral compat with Serpentarius. Does a tremendous amount of damage. Son of a gun indeed. Now that knight is able to offset some of that damage because of the defense up he has. So, you know, he only took a deficit of 80 because of the damage split that just healed him up. And do recall that because of the bad compatibility right there, or worse compat, in the charm, oh, Zero Kabak is on his own team. Oh, he's not actually doing anything. Very fortunate. Yeah, so I think those units deliberately have worse compat with the knight, so that he doesn't take a lot of damage and they can break him out of statuses like that very easily. That's a lot of damage, 150. You know, that's pretty strong. His back is exposed. Whatever his shield was, I'm guessing it was a Venetian Shield, completely destroyed. And Abandon is not going to save you against guns. And Stone Gun is just so strong. And with high speed, things are not looking well. Now that Summoner, though, I don't know what she's going to do here. 108, not a great amount of damage, but she probably has a Venetian Shield to have the damage output. But in any case, it's still 3v3. I'm not sure who to give this to. That damage is just ridiculous right there. MP switch move MP up is prevalent on the ninja, but unlike last year's tournament, ninjas can only use it with a maximum of 50 brave, just because it's kind of too strong in that unit altogether. Unfortunately, MP switch is not triggering this time. Are we going to see another kill spell here? I'm not sure. It can't be Titan because the Geomancer has a float. It's probably just a weaker spell. It might be something strong enough to kill her off. Ramu. Alright. Yeah, 360. Oh, that Summoner is going to town because of the Faith Rod. And fortunately this time for the ninja, he survives because of MP switch. The question is if he's going to be able to get his turn off and maybe kill the Summoner. It doesn't look like it. That's a little bit too bad. Haste, unless this knight can get a turn in, I'm not sure. Caster's a little bit on the ropes right now because it is a 2v4. It looks like it's could probably be another kill spell. That's a very long spell that's taken a while to cast. Willing to bet it's a Bahamut. It'll probably kill the knight, if not kill her. Maybe a damage split will take root. Yeah, that's a permanent 4v3 now with Geomancer being incapacitated. So effectively it's a 2v3, but we might see something different. And is she recasting Moogle? No, she's still casting a spell. I have no idea what that could be. I'm presuming it's a Bahamut. Uh-oh. Oh, damn, I thought maybe that knight would survive and do a damage split like she did the first round, but that's not the case, so... Yeah, that Bahamut took a long-ass time, but what helps out is that everybody else is level 50, so they're getting more speed, and it's taking longer for the Bahamut to resolve, but it did succeed this time. Alright, let's go to round 3 then. Very interesting. Between these two teams. This is going to decide who moves on to the winner's bracket, and who gets booted down to the losers. We'll find out. It's nice to see that our very first match of this tournament at least is ending in a not ending, but it's nice to see that it's going into a tiebreaker and it's not a complete slaughterhouse. I mean, there has been a lot of action back and forth, but it's not like one team is completely dominating the other. And these are the type of matches that I like. They're very fun to watch, I would say. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that knight is going to use a remedy on her Stone Gun Ninja. I have no idea why she's not opting to do that, because I feel like that's going to be a bit of a devastation. And a 73% chance of Asuna. If that misses, oh, that is going to be devastating for Cassia. 270 because of the mid-charge. Very unfortunate. Death Sentence does hit this knight, so he will go down guaranteed. We're just going to have to cross our fingers that something happens. And with that attack up in the Sasuke knife, 540, oh man. We're already down to one before. That is absolutely batshit bonkers. Wow. That is kind of a sad way to end it due to AI stupidity not resurrecting that ninja. That sucks. That is unfortunate. Alright. Well, with that said, congratulations, vcod. You'll be moving on into the to your next opponent. I don't know who that is offhand. It's somebody who received the bye. Castia, you brought it to a tiebreaker, so give yourself a pat on the back for that front. But it's okay. Yeah, I mean, you didn't get dominated, and that's kind of what matters, so. Alright, well, with that said, I will see you guys for our next match here on YouTube. Yep. If you're watching this on the playlist, go take a look at that and put it on autoplay. See you for the next one.